Hello people, this is Good Nature Kitty. Back for another vlog. I can't say Thursday vlog anymore because it's Sunday. Um, so imagine the first thing you probably notice right now. My face is really red. My rosacea's been really lately. I did put some makeup on to try to cover it a little bit, but it's showing through. It's just been kind of a stressful week. Plus I've been walking more, so I've been in more in the sun. So my face is. Oh. Um, I did get some good things done for school. Last week I had been talking about how stressful math was, and I didn't know what I was doing and stuff, and it took me a long time to finish my second assignment for there. So I had been stressing a lot about that. I went to advisor and he well it was him and another lady, and the lady's kind of training to be an advisor. um I told him how it took me like 6 hours to finish the assignment, and so they said what they'd want to do is appeal to remove 143 and add in 043. And I wasn't sure what 043 was when they first mentioned that. I hope they're not trying to put me all the way back to pre-algebra. I don't think I need to go back that far. Turned out to be algebra for college readiness, and so I figured that would be perfect. They printed out um things for me to fill out, and while I was there, they also took a look at like where I am with my class. It was pretty cool. Um, I got to see that, like some of the things that I will be looking forward to taking later. And I was pretty happy with the ones that I had already been counted. I wish biology had been done and over with. That's one of the things I have forward to. But there's a lot that I'm looking forward to. Like for instance, there's I get a choice of a wellness class, and one of the choices for it is like this um healthy living class, and so I'm really looking forward to that because here I am trying to get the healthy living and stuff. um and then another one, I get a choice for the humanities course, and there's two of them that I really like within the choice. Kind of three, but I'm kind of deciding between, really, or so. One of them is sign language because I think that it's good to learn. I feel like it'd be cool if they made a requirement for maybe your higher high school or something. Or even like started teaching it in elementary school. But the other choice is American or art history. Because like as an artist, I feel like I should know more of the history of art. I know some basics. My biggest amount of knowledge comes from like impressionism because I used to love impressionism when I was in high school. I studied a little bit about it. I really liked Cassette, but he was a he was an impressionist, probably one of the first impressionists. Imagine, very Cassette. And so anyway, yeah, lots to look forward to with that. So anyway, after talking to them though, they told me to email my math teacher and see if he would be willing to drop approve me dropping out of 143 and adding 043. So I emailed him after talking, and he said he'd be happy to, and he invited me to sit in the class that I'd be adding uh, Monday and Wednesday from 6, well, yeah, from 6 to 7:50, which works good because I'm usually off work at so I I sat in on the class and he signed what he needed to, and I did into the register on Tuesday before going to my class, and I was so nervous about it that whole day. But I got home and around 12:30, between like, well, after my third class and in between to go to my math class. Nervous as heck, waiting for the phone to ring or for me to get. And finally, the register lady called and she said she'll agree to it as long as I can work some financial aid. I gotta talk to them, because they may or may not cover it. Okay, so I tried calling them, they didn't answer, and it was around 4:40, and they're gonna close soon. So Lucas and I headed out the door and quickly made our way and got there in about 5 or 10 minutes before they were to close. And they said it should be all right, but they won't cover it. I said would be fine because I have money aside. Um, and so I told her that it was all okay, and the financial aid and I worked out. And so I got to go from having to be in 143 to 43. And having sat through the class, I realized right away it was right at the level that I needed. It was explaining things like what equations are and simplify versus, well, and all this stuff, and um, just going over a lot of the basics I needed. So that's one less stress in my life. In the meantime, the work was kind of stressing me. Um, I I here I just gotten my schedule changed for college and everything, and then they decided to do what they call shift bid, which shift bids at my workplace that you try to bid on different shifts, and depending on your rank, you may or may not get it. Well, the highest rank, they get first dibs shifts that they want. It goes downhill. Because of the fact that I'm in college, though, they just have me bid on shifts. I just got to put at the bottom, well, I'm in college, so I want to keep schedule. And so I thought maybe that'd be the end of things. But then I learned that I'd have supervisors. And not only that, the one I'd be teaching, he actually sat down with me and tried talking me into working Sundays. And where that was a problem is, as it is right now, I currently work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I go to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What this means is Sunday is my only day off. And they weren't looking just to have me switch one day for a Sunday. They were looking for me to work Sunday as well as the other days because I'm part time. And I told her, oh, it won't work because it's my only day off. the times that you're suggesting, I said, is when I go to church and I want to get church. And I said, plus, it's the day that I'd be able to get laundry done, get caught up on work. I need Sundays. So she left it at that. So uh, it frustrated me though that they're not working Sunday. I could possibly end up eventually working. Oh man. Anyway, I eventually ended up having desks. For some reason, every time I desk, I always feel out of place. Just, I don't know. The worst of it is when I happen to be sitting by myself and there's not a lot of people around. And this particular case, I'm out of sight of a lot of the keys and stuff. I actually have to peer around the wall and wave if I need help. And that kind of stresses me out. I had a bad day working. I had a situation. Don't want to say too much on it. It when my calls became an escalation. The guy he like really hurt my feelings. And normally I can like put up with some of the things that people say because I'm working at a call center and trying to help people with internet. People are gonna scream. They're going to fits. Usually I can overlook it, but every now and again, someone says something that throws me for a loop, and I don't know when to expect that to happen. And the way it seems, little things, my triggers is I have a small pocket of time between the time that I'm triggered to times that I will blow up. Um, and so I have to try to recognize that I'm being triggered and try to bring myself to. And sometimes I'm able to execute this successfully. This time, not quite as much. It didn't get too bad, but I did say things that I um fired of. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just stressed this week. But there are some good things that happened, mostly with college. Then there's also something to do with a call from with college. I am enjoying my class a lot more since I feel like I'm learning a lot, and it makes me feel good to a career because I'm tired of like these jobs just don't really have jobs that I don't feel passionate about. I'm tired of like struggling through them, getting burnt out, and just I like to do something I feel passionate. I like to actually work somewhere that work towards learning and just towards something that I wanted as opposed to something that just brought me up. Because yeah, I mean, I'd say I've been in the workforce for like, about 17 years. Overshooting my and do try to make a living, not always be able to make the quota and be able to get by and just work at jobs really feel any sort of um but anyway. So I'm glad to be sure. One thing for sure, I do need to get back and working on some former goals, such as my clean. I've gotten really behind doing okay on exercising because I've been doing a lot of walking stuff. College, I think it'll benefit me a lot if I step up on my art because sure, for right now, I'm on college, but I'm a once I get my bachelor's, decide to start pursuing to get a master's in art therapy. I am going to need to have a portfolio. And sure, I've got years, how many years I reached that point, but I would not mind preparing now. Is how I know I want to do. And I realize things I could end up deciding I don't want to do art therapy after all. I'll say, um, I'd like to believe that I'm going to stay on this path, be on the safe side, considering, yeah, I got to get back in drawing more. I just, yeah, I just got to work with my schedules and my number one priority is going to be work. That shouldn't hurt my ability to 4 hours out of the day. Well, not a couple, about 15 minutes, a half hour, maybe, depending on the day, and just, do or maybe draw something to talk to our um and I really need to catch up. It's funny, like you usually tell how I'm doing in my life, feeling the way my and it's a mess. Because I'm so stressed, uh, and I've been slowly working on getting back into making progress. I just maybe start putting in my journal because I feel like doing home class, working, I don't want to do it anymore. But it keeps me honest. But anyway, not only hurt, hopefully a little better. And one other thing that I may consider doing is have a job at the college, because then I know at all that it's something that'll be working schedule and they're gonna understand. They're not gonna try to talk me into working shifts that I don't want. That's how I'm. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It couldn't be easy to watch with looking like this and my lack of energy. Hoping it's feeling a lot. just got to get over this, the thing, get over the fact that it go a little bit yesterday. And I will see you guys Sunday for another vlog. Maybe I'll out. I'm getting back on track with things, how I'm feeling mentally. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.